As of my last update in September 2021, here are 50 quotes attributed to Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States. Please note that some of these quotes might have been paraphrased or shortened over time. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. The future rewards those who press on. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I don't have time to complain. I'm going to press on. Hope is not blind optimism. It's not ignoring the enormity of the task ahead but rather the belief that something can be done. We need to steer clear of this poverty of ambition, where people want to drive fancy cars and wear nice clothes but don't want to work hard to accomplish these things. The best way to not feel hopeless is to get up and do something. We did not come to fear the future. We came here to shape it. Change is never easy, but always possible. There's not a liberal America and a conservative America, there's the United States of America. If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress. The role of citizen in a democracy does not end with your vote. We don't ask you to believe in our ability to bring change, rather, we ask you to believe in yours. In a world of complex threats, our security and leadership depend on all elements of our power, including strong and principled diplomacy. The future of our economy relies on the imagination of entrepreneurs. We should do everything we can to ensure that all people have an opportunity to succeed and to reach their full potential. When times are tough, we don't give up, we get up. We are the ones who can bring about the change we seek. We are not as divided as our politics suggest. Our destiny is not written for us but by us. In the face of impossible odds, people who love this country can change it. The success of our economy has always depended not just on the size of our gross domestic product, but on the reach of our prosperity, on our ability to extend opportunity to every willing heart. We did not choose to be born, but we can choose to live fully. Making your mark on the world is hard. If it were easy, everybody would do it. But it's not. It takes patience, it takes commitment, and it comes with plenty of failure along the way. We have an obligation and a responsibility to be in the struggle for equality and justice. The American dream is not a sprint or even a marathon, but a relay. Our families don't always cross the finish line in the span of one generation, but each generation passes on to the next the fruits of their labor. We need to internalize this idea of excellence. Not many folks spend a lot of time trying to be excellent. The future of our children is the stake. The cynics may be the loudest voices, but I promise you, they will accomplish the least. We can't drive our SUVs and eat as much as we want and keep our homes on 72 degrees at all times, and then just expect that other countries are going to say okay. It's only when you hitch your wagon to something larger than yourself that you realize your true potential. We should be more modest in our belief that we can impose democracy on a country through military force. Change is the effort of committed citizens who hitch their wagons to something bigger than themselves. Our stories may be singular, but our destination is shared. To stand up for what you believe in, you have to take some risks. The way we treat our environment will determine not just the well-being of future generations but the well-being of this generation. I believe in evolution, scientific inquiry, and global warming, all the things that you should believe in the 21st century. We need to keep making our streets safer and our criminal justice system fairer. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. America is a place where you can write your own destiny. If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress. The way we create change is to elect more women to public office. The most important office in a democracy is the office of citizen. The future belongs to young people with an education and the imagination to create. Climate change is no longer some far-off problem. It is happening here, it is happening now. We have a sacred obligation to protect our planet and the natural resources we share. We've got to work to make sure that we have a future and a planet that is sustainable. The best way to not feel hopeless is to get up and do something. The future rewards those who press on. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I don't have time to complain. I'm going to press on. In a world of complex threats, our security and leadership depend on all elements of our power, including strong and principled diplomacy. A change is brought about because ordinary people do extraordinary things. America was not built on fear. America was built on courage, on imagination, and an unbeatable determination to do the job at hand. These quotes highlight Barack Obama's perspectives on leadership, change, hope, and the future, as well as his commitment to making a positive impact on society and the environment.